Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our English podcast. My name is Isabella.
Hi everyone, I'm James. Today we are going to talk about a very useful topic.
Yes, today's topic is how to talk about your week in English.
This topic is perfect for beginners.
Exactly. You can use this topic when you talk to friends, teachers, or colleagues.
Many learners ask, how can I talk about my week in simple English?
The answer is simple. Use simple sentences, common verbs, and clear time words.
Today we will practice together.
Yes, and listeners, please listen carefully and repeat after us.
Let's start with basic time words.
For example, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
These are the days of the week.
Now, let's use them in simple sentences.
On Monday, I work.
On Tuesday, I study English.
On Wednesday, I go to work.
On Thursday, I watch TV.
On Friday, I meet my friends.
On Saturday, I relax.
On Sunday, I rest and plan my next week.
Very good. These sentences are simple and clear.
Now, let me talk about my week.
Great. Go ahead, James.
This week was busy but good.
That's a great sentence. Simple and useful.
On Monday, I woke up at 7 a.m. I went to work.
Good. Use short sentences.
On Tuesday, I worked and studied English in the evening.
Nice. You used worked and studied.
On Wednesday, I was tired, but I still worked.
That's very natural English.
On Thursday, I watched a movie at home.
Great. Movies are good for English learning, too.
On Friday, I met my friends and talked a lot.
Excellent. Talking helps fluency.
On Saturday, I relaxed at home.
And Sunday?
On Sunday, I rested and planned my next week.
Perfect. This is how you talk about your week.
Now, listeners, it's your turn.
Let's practice together.
Repeat after me.
This week was good.
Listeners, practice.
This week was good.
On Monday, I worked. Listeners, practice. On Monday, I worked.
On Tuesday, I studied English. Listeners, practice. On Tuesday, I studied English.
On Wednesday, I was tired. Listeners, practice. On Wednesday, I was tired.
On Thursday, I watched TV. Listeners, practice. On Thursday, I watched TV.
On Friday, I met my friends. Listeners, practice. On Friday, I met my friends.
On Saturday, I relaxed. Listeners, practice. On Saturday, I relaxed.
On Sunday, I rested. Listeners, practice. On Sunday, I rested.
Very good. You are doing great.
Now, let's talk about feelings.
Yes, feelings make your English more natural.
You can say, I was happy. I was tired. I was busy. I was relaxed.
Let's use feelings in sentences.
James, on Monday, I was busy.
Isabella, on Tuesday, I was happy.
James, on Wednesday, I was tired.
Isabella, on Thursday, I was relaxed.
James, on Friday, I was excited.
Great. Simple feelings, simple English. Welcome back, everyone. Let's continue talking about your week in English.
Yes, now we will learn how to talk more about work and study.
Many beginners want to say what they do every day.
Let's start with work.
James, do you work?
Yes, I do.
Good. Now say, I work during the week.
I work during the week.
Perfect. Now add days.
On Monday, I work.
On Tuesday, I work.
On Wednesday, I work.
Very good. Now let's talk about study.
I study English.
Great sentence. When do you study English?
I study English in the evening.
Nice and simple. Listeners, repeat after us.
I study English in the evening.
I study English in the evening.
Now, let's practice past simple because your week is in the past.
Yes, we talk about last week.
For example, I work to I worked.
I study to I studied.
Let's practice together.
On Monday, I worked. On Monday, I worked.
On Tuesday, I studied English. On Tuesday, I studied English.
On Wednesday, I watched TV. On Wednesday, I watched TV.
On Thursday, I cooked dinner. On Thursday, I cooked dinner.
Very good. You are learning fast.
Now let's talk about the weekend.
The weekend is Saturday and Sunday.
Many people love the weekend.
Yes. Now say, on Saturday, I relaxed.
On Saturday, I relaxed.
Good. And Sunday?
On Sunday, I rested.
Perfect. Now let's make a short weekend story.
Okay?
Go ahead.
Last weekend was good.
Nice start.
On Saturday, I woke up late.
Great.
I ate breakfast and watched TV.
Very natural English.
In the evening, I talked to my family.
Lovely sentence.
On Sunday, I rested and planned my next week.
Excellent. That is a full weekend story.
Listeners, now it's your turn.
Pause the podcast and talk about your weekend.
Use simple sentences.
Now, let's learn how to ask questions about the week.
Questions are very important.
For example, how was your week?
Answer, my week was good.
Another question, what did you do on Tuesday?
Answer, I worked.
Let's practice.
How was your week?
My week was good. What did you do on Tuesday?
I studied English. What did you do on Friday?
I met my friends.
Great job. Now let's talk about common verbs for your week.
Listen and repeat.
Work, worked.
Work, worked.
Study, studied.
Study, studied.
Watch, watched.
Watch, watched.
Go, went.
Go, went.
Meet, met.
Meet, met.
Excellent pronunciation. Now, let me talk about my full week slowly.
Listeners, listen carefully.
Last week was busy. On Monday, I worked all day. On Tuesday, I studied English in the evening. On Wednesday, I was tired, but I worked. On Thursday, I watched a movie. On Friday, I met my friends. On Saturday, I relaxed at home. On Sunday, I rested and planned my next week.
Perfect example.
Now let's talk about daily routine words.
These words help you speak clearly.
Wake up.
Wake up.
Go to work.
Go to work.
Have lunch.
Have lunch.
Come home.
Come home.
Go to bed.
Go to bed.
Now make sentences. I wake up at 7 a.m.
I go to work at 9 a.m.
I have lunch at 1 p.m.
I come home in the evening.
I go to bed at 11 p.m.
Very good. Welcome back. Let's keep talking about your week in English.
Yes. Now we will speak more slowly and clearly for beginners.
Listeners, relax and listen.
Talking about your week is very useful.
You can use it at work, with friends, or with your teacher.
Now, let's practice simple, full sentences.
James, how was your week?
My week was good.
Good. Can you say more?
Yes, my week was good and busy.
Excellent. Now add details.
On Monday, I worked.
On Tuesday?
On Tuesday, I studied English.
Very good. Keep going.
On Wednesday, I watched TV.
Nice and simple.
On Thursday, I cooked dinner.
Great verb choice.
On Friday, I met my friends.
Perfect.
On Saturday, I relaxed at home.
Lovely sentence.
On Sunday, I rested and planned my next week.
That is a full weekly story.
Listeners, this is exactly how you should speak.
Short sentences are good.
Clear sentences are better.
Now let's practice slow English.
Listen first, then repeat.
My week was good.
My week was good.
I worked on Monday.
I worked on Monday.
I studied English on Tuesday.
I studied English on Tuesday.
I watched TV on Wednesday.
I watched TV on Wednesday.
I cooked dinner on Thursday.
I cooked dinner on Thursday.
I met my friends on Friday.
I met my friends on Friday.
Great job.
Now let's talk about feelings.
Feelings make your English more natural.
Listen to these words.
Happy,
Happy,
tired,
tired,
busy,
busy,
relaxed.
relaxed.
Now use them in sentences.
I was happy on Friday.
I was tired on Wednesday.
I was busy during the week.
I was relaxed on Sunday.
Excellent.
Now let's practice questions and answers again.
This is very important.
James, how was your Monday?
My Monday was busy.
What did you do?
I worked all day.
Good. Now Tuesday.
On Tuesday, I studied English.
How did you feel?
I felt good.
Perfect.
Listeners, pause and answer these questions yourself.
Now let's talk about time words.
Time words help your English sound clear.
In the morning.
In the morning.
In the afternoon.
In the afternoon.
In the evening.
In the evening.
At night.
At night.
Now sentences.
I work in the morning.
I study in the evening.
I watch TV at night.
Very good.
Now I will tell a longer story about my week.
Listeners, just listen.
Last week was busy but good. I woke up early every day. In the morning, I worked. In the afternoon, I continued working. In the evening, I studied English. On Wednesday, I was very tired. On Friday, I felt happy. At the weekend, I relaxed at home. I watched TV and talked to my family. On Sunday, I planned my next week.
That was very clear English.
Yes, simple English is powerful.
Now let's talk about common mistakes.
Many beginners say, I work yesterday.
That is not correct.
Correct sentence, I worked yesterday.
Another mistake. I am tired yesterday.
Correct, I was tired yesterday.
Good job listening.
Now repeat the correct sentences.
I worked yesterday.
I worked yesterday.
I was tired yesterday.
I was tired yesterday.
Excellent. Welcome back again. You are doing very well.
Yes, keep listening and relaxing.
Now we will practice real-life conversation.
This is how people really talk about their week.
James, imagine I am your friend.
Okay.
Hi, James. How was your week?
Hi, Isabella. My week was good.
Nice. Was it busy?
Yes, it was busy.
What did you do on Monday?
On Monday, I worked.
Did you study English?
Yes, I studied English in the evening.
Great. How did you feel?
I felt a little tired, but happy.
That sounds very natural.
Listeners, this is a real conversation.
Now let's do the same conversation slowly.
Listen carefully.
How was your week?
My week was good.
What did you do on Monday?
I worked.
Did you study English?
Yes, I studied English.
How did you feel?
I felt happy.
Perfect.
Now, listeners, answer these questions yourself.
Pause and speak.
Now, let's talk about confidence.
Many beginners feel shy.
That is normal.
You don't need perfect English.
You need clear English.
Simple sentences are enough.
For example, my week was busy.
I worked a lot.
I rested on Sunday.
This is good English.
Now, let's practice long listening.
Listeners, just listen. Do not repeat.
Last week was very busy for me. On Monday, I woke up early and went to work. I worked all day. In the evening, I was tired. On Tuesday, I studied English after work. On Wednesday, I watched TV and relaxed. On Thursday, I cooked dinner at home. On Friday, I met my friends and talked. I felt happy. On Saturday, I stayed at home. I cleaned my house and rested. On Sunday, I planned my next week.
That was a perfect example.
Now, let's listen again, slower.
Last week was busy.
On Monday, I worked.
On Tuesday, I studied English.
On Wednesday, I rested.
On Thursday, I cooked dinner.
On Friday, I met my friends.
On Saturday, I relaxed.
On Sunday, I planned my week.
Excellent listening.
Now, let's practice short answers.
How was your week?
It was good.
Was it busy?
Yes, it was.
Did you work?
Yes, I did.
Did you rest?
Yes, I rested on Sunday.
Very good.
Now, let's talk about negative sentences.
This is also important.
For example, I did not work on Sunday.
Repeat. I did not work on Sunday.
I did not study on Saturday.
I did not study on Saturday.
Good job. Now, let's practice a full weekly conversation.
James, how was your week?
My week was busy.
What did you do?
I worked during the week.
Did you study English?
Yes, I studied English in the evening.
How was your weekend?
My weekend was good.
What did you do?
I relaxed and rested.
Perfect conversation.
Now, listeners, this is your goal.
Now let's talk about daily practice.
Practice talking about your week every day.
Use a mirror or speak alone.
Say 5 sentences.
This builds confidence.
Now, let's slow down again.
Your English is improving.
1 week at a time.
One sentence at a time.
You are doing great.
Welcome back. You are still with us, and that is great.
Yes, listening until the end is very important.
Now we will do the final long listening practice.
Listeners, just listen. No repeating now.
Relax and enjoy the English.
Last week was a normal week for me, but it was good. On Monday, I woke up early and went to work. I worked in the morning and in the afternoon. In the evening, I was tired, so I watched TV. On Tuesday, I worked again. After work, I studied English for 30 minutes. I felt happy because I learned new words. On Wednesday, I felt very tired. I worked all day and rested in the evening. On Thursday, I cooked dinner at home. I listened to music and relaxed. On Friday, I finished work early. I met my friends and talked a lot. I felt happy and relaxed. On Saturday, I stayed at home. I cleaned my house, watched TV, and rested. On Sunday, I woke up late. I planned my next week and relaxed. My week was busy, but good.
That was a full and clear weekly story.
Now let's do the same story very slowly.
Last week was good.
On Monday, I worked.
On Tuesday, I studied English.
On Wednesday, I was tired.
On Thursday, I cooked dinner.
On Friday, I met my friends.
On Saturday, I rested.
On Sunday, I planned my week.
Excellent listening.
Now, let's practice speaking together.
Repeat after us.
My week was busy.
My week was busy.
I worked during the week.
I worked during the week.
I studied English.
I studied English.
I relaxed on the weekend.
I relaxed on the weekend.
Perfect.
Now, let's do a weekly speaking challenge.
Every day, say 1 sentence about your week.
On Monday, say what you did.
On Tuesday, say how you felt.
On Wednesday, say what you studied.
On Thursday, say what you watched or listened to.
On Friday, say who you met.
On Saturday and Sunday, say how you rested.
This simple habit will improve your English.
Now, let's talk about confidence one last time.
You do not need perfect English.
You need clear and simple English.
Mistakes are okay.
Speaking slowly is okay.
Repeating sentences is okay.
The most important thing is practice.
A little practice every day is better than a lot once a week.
Talking about your week is a perfect daily practice.
Now, listeners, take a deep breath.
Say this sentence with us.
I can talk about my week in English.
I can talk about my week in English.
Very good.
You did an amazing job today.
Thank you for listening to our podcast.
Keep practicing
Keep listening.
and keep speaking English every day.
See you next time.
Bye-bye.